Okay, so here's the deal. The new game is promising like a fully dynamic, living, breathing world. It's not just you playing a single-player game with all these other idiots running around being stupid teabagging and shit. And now, for your favorite way to learn about the latest in gaming news, get ready to get funky. It's the SAMTIME News! And it's game time. Hello, welcome to the SAMTIME News. We get the latest and greatest news on video games. I'm your host, Sam Tucker, aka SAMTIME, and this episode is brought to you by a Turtle Burger. The first thing I want to do is welcome all the new funky soldiers from around the world. Yes, welcome. The funky army is growing stronger. The How to Fake Piano video has just gone ballistic, so welcome to all the new people. And just for funsies, comment which country you're from, because then that's always kind of cool. We had like a big surge of funky Turkish people, so the funky Turkeys. I hope that doesn't sound too bad. The Czechs were the Checkers, the funk Americans, the funk Australians. Just let's see which funky place you're from. Oh, and I hear that video got a few people laid, so you're welcome. Anyway, first story, the next EverQuest game is EverQuest Next. Imaginative. Now, despite my view that MMOs are time-sucking, soul-devouring demon spawn, I'm actually quite excited for this one. Okay, so here's the deal. The new game is promising like a fully dynamic, living, breathing world. It's not just you playing a single-player game with all these other idiots running around being stupid teabagging and shit. No, they're gonna have big world-changing events such as rallying calls, which are massive public quests that the whole sort of universe can get behind, and actually changes the outcome of the game and the landscape of the world and everything. I wish I could have my own rallying calls, my own public quests in real life. Where did I can't find my keys. Everyone, find my keys! The movement is better. You can actually move around rather than just clicking. There's gonna be parkour, they say, like climbing on shit. Hey, listen, there's even rumors that there's gonna be controller support. Oh, and imagine if it's even gonna come out on consoles. It's just a rumor, but oh, that would really sweeten the deal. Another big factor is destruction, so the worlds aren't just static anymore. You can actually, boom, put divots in it, and big battles will have residual effects. We're hoping for a fart mechanic where you fart and it lingers there for a bit, and people say, oh, who did that? Bad joke, Sam did. But not only can you dint the ground, you can actually dig down, Minecraft style. You can dig into mines. That's how you dig. That's how I dig. How do you dig? Takes me forever. And even more Minecrafty is like this sort of separate-ish game called EverQuest Next Landmark, where you get your own little spot where you can build all your stuff and no one's allowed to mess up with your stuff. But then you can also build on unclaimed parts of the land, and people can, just a bit of free-for-all over there. It's like Minecraft for big kids. And here's a pretty cool thing. There's like a whole business opportunity there where you can sell the structures that you make. Here, take this example. Say you make a chimney. I'm talking a really good chimney. You could sell that chimney to someone who wants to build a house. They say, I love your chimney, dude. Give me that chimney. I'll put it in my house. They buy it off you. And then if they sell their house, which includes your chimney, you then get a bit of the cash moolah from them selling their house, because you still own like the rights to your awesome chimney. SAMTIME sees some business opportunities, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Hey man, where's that chimney? You said you're gonna give me that chimney last week. You're breaking my balls, man. You're breaking my balls. And another cool little thing, it's not just gonna have a little spawning point for creatures. No, it's gonna drop little orcs and goblins sort of in the world, and then they're gonna find their own cool place to live. Interesting dynamic.
Oh, where will orc with stick live? This place seems nice. Fair rental, close to public transport. Hey, if no players look at orc, does orc still exist?
But the icing on the cake is it's going to be free to play, nothing to lose, it's going to be good, although they're making some pretty big claims and they haven't shown any sort of like real gameplay footage because they can't really test it with thousands of people on the servers and stuff like that. It could end up that people just smash stuff and ruin the whole universe.
Oh my god, the world I've created, they've just destroyed it.
Can't look forward to that later this year. Hey, let's take a cheeky peek at what BLESZINSKI'S new project. There it is. Now to go from games which are evolving for positive reasons, we now go to a game that's evolving for not so great reasons. Yes, a company called Globocore are paying homage to the game classic Paperboy with their iteration, their updated version called PAPERDUDE VR.
PAPERDUDE VR.
Okay, what happens is that you hop on a bike which is connected to a kicker bike sensor, which then feeds information into an iPad which is running the game software on it, which is also connected to an Oculus Rift which you are using to perceive the world in virtual reality, which is also you being looked at by a Kinect camera so it can sense you flinging your arms into the abyss as if you're flinging papers. It's like a $3,000 version of a paper route. You know that thing in the real world that you get paid for? Why get fresh air and earn money when you can look like this? But big props to the guy presenting it, just to add an extra bit of sort of nerd factor, is that his big victory pose incorporates the whole Star Trek live long and prosper symbol. Live long and prosper. And deliver newspapers. Hey, video response if you can do that.
Funky challenge!
Ah, papers, you gotta love them. Oh, did you hear that the new BIOSHOCK Infinite is coming out on the Mac? Look out for it August 29th. This is good news for me because I do use a Mac, although I probably wouldn't play on a Mac. I usually play on consoles, but really that'll just tide me over until I get the iPad version, which links into the Oculus Rift. Oh, now for a bit of sad news. The world's first video game cocktail bar, Mana Bar in Melbourne, is closing down for undisclosed reasons. They're closing, but they're not disclosing that they're closing. They've disclosed that they're closing, but they're not. So bye-bye to a place where you could have fun drinking with your friends and playing video games. Doesn't really affect me because I don't like drinking, going out, or just generally looking at people. While the owners have said they're sad to see this establishment close, they did say they will be releasing an iPad version that connects to an Oculus Rift that looks at a Kinect sensor. Final story and best story ever. BRYAN CRANSTON, aka Walter White from the hit TV show Breaking Bad, went to Comic-Con. He cosplayed as himself.
What if I get this mask and put on Walter White clothes and go as my character on the floor?
In the mask.
So he dressed up like his character Walter White, except he wore a mask of himself. It was a really super realistic mask of his own face, which is really interesting because people didn't know it was him, even though it looked exactly like him. It's just too good. I'm wearing a mask right now. Thank you, special effects department. And that's been the SAMTIME news. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, the Funky Army. We're gonna get big. We're gonna take over this YouTube thing. We can do it. I don't want to hit this table too hard. It's very flimsy, but you get the idea. Stay tuned for Funky Time. Good things are happening with the SAMTIME news, and I'll catch ya next video, maybe before next week. Let's have a look. SAMTIME, signing off.
Subscribe today!
Funky Time.
You worked 16 tons, and what do you get? A little tiny divot cause you're digging it wrong. I should probably get a shovel cause this is pretty shit. SAMTIME, what you doing? Oh my god, you load. Oh, I am Aquastick.
They've discussed that they're closing, but they haven't disclosed the reason for their closure. Simple maths. Math. Simple math. Grammar police. You know who you are. Public quest.
Everybody, do this!
The last guy said, if that was really Bryan Cranston, wouldn't that be hilarious?